Iran and six world powers scramble to reach an agreement as deadline looms. Court convicts former Prime Minister Olmert in Talansky trial. Israel's fourth German Dolphin submarine set to join Navy's fleet. And Knesset launches new solar energy program. Shalom and welcome to the Jerusalem Post News. Here are the top stories for March 30th. The foreign ministers of Iran and six world powers met today in a final push for a preliminary accord less than 2 days before their deadline to outline a deal to end Iran's nuclear standoff with the West.
We're here because we believe a deal can be done. It's in everybody's interest that a deal does get done, but it has to be a deal which puts the bomb beyond Iran's reach. There can't be any compromise about that. So if we're going to get this done here over the next few hours, Iran has got to take a deep breath and make some tough decisions to ensure that those red lines can be met. I very much hope that we will have success over the coming hours. Thanks very much.
For days, Iran, the United States, Britain, France, Germany, Russia and China have been holding marathon negotiations in the Swiss city of Lausanne to break an impasse in nuclear negotiations, but officials cautioned that attempts to reach a framework accord could yet fall apart. According to AFP, Iranian negotiator Abbas Araki said an accord was doable, but several issues remained. He stressed Tehran had no intention of abiding by one of the key P5+1 demands to export Iran's stockpile of nuclear material, as he stated that his country's nuclear program doesn't encompass stocks of enriched uranium. The Jerusalem District Court convicted former Prime Minister Ehud Olmert in the Talansky retrial today, reversing its earlier acquittal. Our legal affairs correspondent Yonah Jeremy Bob has the story.
In a dramatic ruling, the Jerusalem District Court reversed its earlier acquittal of former Prime Minister Ehud Olmert in July 2012, convicted him today based on major new evidence that broke out over the last half year, recordings, really disturbing recordings between Olmert and his former top aide of 30 years, Shula Zaken. She turned state witness against him after his lawyers in another case, the Holy Land case, called her corrupt, and that really sunk him. What happened was Olmert had said that he didn't know about a secret safe of funds that he'd gotten from New York businessman Morris Talansky. He said he didn't know about the funds. He didn't know whether they were used for political use or personal use. That was the crux. Today, they had him on a recording that he had said to Zaken, you can use it for personal uses. They found the judges found that contradictory. That sealed his fate. Over $150,000 were found to be used for personal use. Olmert also didn't testify in the retrial. The judges held that against him. All of this leads to he could face up to another 5 years in prison on top of the already 6-year prison sentence that he's gotten in the Holy Land case.
The Israeli Navy released footage yesterday of its newest submarine, the INS Tanin. It's the fourth German Dolphin submarine to join the Navy's fleet and the first vessel to use air-independent propulsion. A Navy source said the submarine received weapons and communication systems from domestic defense companies in Israel after arriving from Germany in September. Israel ordered 3 AIP-enabled new generation Dolphins from Germany, with the fifth, the INS Rahav, expected to arrive in the coming months. And the Knesset officially launched its new solar energy program yesterday, celebrating the installation of solar panels on the House of Parliament's roof. The initiative is the epicenter of a larger Green Knesset project, a comprehensive plan launched in January 2014 that aims to transform the Knesset into a sustainable building. The project was initiated by Knesset Speaker Yuli Edelstein and Knesset Director General Ronen Plot, with the guidance of Sustainability Coordinator Dr. Samuel Kayen. The solar roof is expected to reduce the Knesset's electricity bills by 1/3 by the end of the year. And that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more news from Israel. Until then, shalom from the Jerusalem Post studios.